Jeff. I am driving the boat from Ballard to LeConner and giving you a chance to see. So I'm up at the flybridge, and the flybridge we have, it's a Lowrance Elite 9 Ti, a Dart Data Marine that the depth doesn't work, the speeds, all right, but basically it's kind of useless. It doesn't necessarily say what's going on. Then you look at, we've got the bridge here, and the fuel works. You pull this over and it tells you left or right, so that seems to be good. The temp on the flybridge port engine, temp gauge on the port engine isn't working. Oil gauge is working. Tachometers are working. The engine sync, I'm pretty sure, doesn't work with oil temp. And then battery volts, we have a little switch down here, and you can see the battery 1 says 13, battery 2 says 12. I'm not sure how accurate that is either. So potentially get that. The trip tab controls. This is an old-fashioned cigarette lighter, old school. We have this West Marine VHF 680. I would like to go to a VHF AIS setup. We have over here the forward and aft bilge pump controls. The blower switch here does not work. The spotlight control does not work here at the flybridge. So that's something else that we need to get fixed. You see here down below the old auto nav system. It barely works. It supposedly works in one direction but not the other. I haven't necessarily used it because if it's not going to do everything, I don't know the point of it. So we have there's an old this came with the boat, this sort of I guess space heater as well. So that is the top of the flybridge, and then if we go underneath here, you can see it looks like there's some NMEA port stuff. I'm not sure what that's going to. There's this cord, which God knows what that goes to. There's the wires for the gauges and such. Looks like it goes back behind there. So that's the flybridge. Okay, so you see the instrument panel on the lower helm. There's the very dated. There's the Lowrance 9 Ti, and then we have this JRC radar MK from 1990. Let's see if I can turn this bad boy on.
So Gwen is asking when we're going to be back.
Like an hour and a half, she should eat. And this black and white LED setup. There's the water pump. Oh wait, offset. I've used this like 3 times. There's the ComNav autopilot doesn't work. The dart down here, you saw the flybridge also doesn't work. The high temp doesn't actually tell us anything. We have VHF, and then here's the panel. Let's turn this off. AC, fuses, AC, DC, and then this little panel velcros off, and then you get access to the breakers, which looks like a big mess. I'm scared to go in there. Yeah, you have your heat shrink, not heat shrinked like I saw in your other things. You've got a bunch of purple and yellow and red, and oh my god. To what you said, you can kill yourself. So apparently you get in there. So that's the back of the panel. I can get my phone, get some video of that. Oh. There's the DC breakers. And then the AC one's down here. Alright. We have this circuit breaker isolator. I have no idea what that is. Maybe that's a master switch. And then the windlass. And then the tacks, which kind of work. And then other electrical outlets. We have a TV off, an outlet over here, coffee maker, microwave. Then we have the refrigerator, normal cold, which I think is an AC/DC refrigerator freezer. It is off currently. Let's see, we've got an outlet back here in the V-berth. Lights. I don't think these have been changed to LED. That's something we should do if we haven't, just to figure out the lights. I gotta figure that out. How the hell is this thing? But yes, we got a bunch of, we got one light in the galley. Oops, 2 lights in the V-berth. I imagine there's a light down here somewhere in the underneath berth. Here we go, yep. We have a light as well as another light that was added. On the side of the command station, you have your LP detector. We have our tank detectors, water and the waste tank or holding tank. That looks to be accurate. We just emptied that today. Then back here, we have a switch. We have a gas vapor detector. And then we have a Xantrack, which is 20 amps apparently, which is inverter charger. Just moving something. And then we'll get down below where we have four 8D batteries, 2 house, 2 starter. Here's a Xantrack Freedom 20. Invert wet. Charge. And then you can see where those go to below. And then we have the Xantrack battery monitor. Ooh, that was good, Todd. Volt, amp. That's from 4.5 hour cruise today. So that is the main salon.